Yo, man, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Your boy is back, man, with another episode of a Brother Gotta Say Something podcast. I haven't seen you guys in about a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? Missed you guys, man. I hope everybody's doing well, you know what I'm saying? I think the first topic I want to talk about today, for those of you who don't know, this is basically a Brother Gotta Say Something podcast, where I talk about topics that may grind my gears or things that I want to address, you know what I'm saying? My name is John, you know what I'm saying? For those of you who don't know what this podcast is about, it's just about me talking about different topics and subjects, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Basically what I do is I cause dialogue. Hopefully I'm causing positive dialogue and not like bashing anybody, you know what I'm saying? That's not the goal here, you know what I'm saying? The goal is to really, talk about different things. So let's get started. Let's talk about something that is probably near and dear to my heart. Let's talk about freedom of speech, you know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech is something that us as Americans, we should have. At this point, freedom of speech, when we talk about freedom of speech, let's just talk about the definition of freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is the right to express your ideas, opinions, and beliefs without government interference. Interference that includes punishment or censorship. Now, we have been seeing some shifts in this freedom of speech, depending on who you talk about. I ain't gonna say any names. You can guess who I'm talking about, or you can guess different people that I'm talking about. Certain people in this society, when it comes to freedom of speech, are off limits. You can agree with me, or you don't have to. I'm not gonna say any names. I will say this though. I hope that freedom of speech goes back to freedom of speech. There's been a lot of my generation. I'm gonna be honest with you. My generation is very sensitive. Man, we had council culture. We had so many different movements when it comes to speech and what we say, and there's so much censorship now. So it's kind of like we can't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And does that help people or does that hurt people? In my opinion, that hurts people because the truth needs to be set free. You know, and they always say, the truth will set you free. But I think there's been a lot of lying going on. And I'm not going to go into a specific topic of lying. And, you can let your imagination run wild. But I really feel like there's been a bunch of lying going on, honestly, man. And I don't understand why we're not free to at least express ourselves. A lot of our rights are starting to become, I guess, it's starting to become micromanaged. There we go. Micromanaged. Some of the things that we do are becoming micromanaged. And some things I feel like when it comes to the Constitution that shouldn't be micromanaged. But who am I when it comes to politics, right? So I will say this. What are your thoughts on freedom of speech, and where do you think freedom of speech is headed? In your opinion, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know in the comments what you think. You know what I'm saying? Is freedom of speech headed in the right direction, or is it headed in the wrong direction? Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Next, I want to talk about something that probably people ain't even been talking about. WNBA basketball, yo. WNBA basketball. It's still going on. It's the semifinals. Well, never mind. The Mercury just made it to the finals. Nafisa Collier, she suffered an injury for the Minnesota Lynx. Their season is done. The Mercury is going strong with DeWanna Bonner, Alyssa Thomas, you know what I'm saying? Kalia Copper, I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Let me fact check that. You know what I'm saying? Let me fact check that. We gonna go on a little ride because I ain't seen y'all in a minute, man. We gonna talk about a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because I have not seen y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kalia Copper, I got it right. And Satu Sabali, she used to play for the Wings, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, Dallas, for sending Satu to Phoenix. And now they're in the finals. Typical Dallas. I'm not hating on Dallas because we got Paige Buckets and we got Enrique and we got some more first round draft picks coming our way. So I'm not too upset. Our team is constantly building in Dallas, so it still go Wings. Wings versus everybody, you know what I'm saying? Tonight, we got the Aces versus the Indiana Fever. Now, this is the Indiana Fever without Caitlin Clark, as you know. This is the Indiana Fever with finalist candidate for MVP Kelsey Mitchell, who's been balling all year. You know, believe it or not, man, 30 points. Aaliyah Boston, Asia Wilson, South Carolina faithful, Gamecocks faithful alumni going at it tonight. You know what I'm saying? It should be a good game. It's 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central Time. You know what I'm saying? Check it if you ain't got nothing to do. But this series with the Aces and the Fever, I think it's probably one of the best series I've seen in a long time. I mean, Asia Wilson is putting on an MVP performance, which she did win MVP. She got that award, and I think the Aces have a chance to go into the finals. But I think the Fever do too, man. The Fever highly slept on, man. They got a lot of good pieces on their roster, and I think they're gonna be a problem in this last game. And I think if they make it to the finals, they'll be a problem going against the Phoenix Mercury. I think the Aces are gonna be what the Aces are gonna be if they make it to the finals. I think they can beat the Mercury, but the Mercury are nice, bro. The way they move the ball, the way they push and transition, all of these things, I think the Mercury have a chance to win the whole thing. I think the Aces are going to be the Aces in the finals. I think Asia Wilson will put on a good show. I think Jackie Young is a key factor in the finals if they do make it to the finals. As far as like being the potential person to actually get the Aces over the hump to win the finals. I feel like what's the other person's name? I feel like Chelsea Gray is another person that might have to step it up a little bit more in the finals. But I feel like Asia Wilson has been putting on a star-studded performance since the playoffs, and I think she will continue to do that in tonight's matchup. I just think that they have to push this last game, and I think this last game is going to be in Vegas. So this game will be in Vegas. I think it'll be a decent crowd. The Aces do have a good, as far as like a good organization, the Aces I think have the best organization in my opinion. They pour a lot into those women for the Las Vegas Aces, and man, may the best man win. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be exciting. You know what I'm saying? Next I want to talk about, man, I'm gonna go back into sports. Next I want to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Man, I don't understand this tie situation. It was 40-40, but Dak Prescott was balling. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. But also Michael Parsons was balling. Shout out to the Green Bay Packers for giving us a run for our money. George Pickens was balling. I think he had like 2 or 3 touchdowns. You know, he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think Dallas is in a good place. Shout out Kenny Clark. Good defense on Kenny Clark. You know, I think what killed us was the penalties. You know what I'm saying? The penalties kind of hurt us. You know what I'm saying? So I think that still, I do believe that Dallas will be okay. In my opinion, man, Dallas will be okay. Heading into college football, Texas has a big matchup this weekend versus Florida. I think it's still a big matchup, even though Florida is 1-3. I get it, but Florida's been playing some really good football teams. You know, they've been playing a really good football teams. I think this is Texas' second real matchup coming into this weekend. Heading into their ranked schedule, they do have a lot more ranked teams to play. One of the big teams is Georgia. So I think this is going to be a big test for Arch Manning heading in, and just to see where his skills really are. I mean, as we continue, and also he has the Red River Shootout with the Oklahoma Sooners coming up as well. So man, be on the lookout for that. Alabama, we are in the top 12. Yes, sir. Alabama's in the top 12. Hate it or love it. Alabama is in the top 12. I'm shifting gears, as you can see. Alabama's in the top 12, so we'll see. We got a hard schedule ahead of us as well. But man, yeah, man, Texas, Alabama, and my school that I actually went to, University of North Texas, we are 5-0. 5-0 people. So yeah, heading into the weekend, we got another game. We could potentially, with this win, we could potentially be bowl eligible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about UNT. I might actually head out to the homecoming. So if you're a UNT alumni, you're going to homecoming, head out to homecoming with me, because we 5-0. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So it's an exciting year for sports in general. We got the WNBA, we got NCAA football, and we got the NFL. So, man, I'm excited about that. And also in October, we have the NBA coming up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of changes in this roster. We do have KD. KD is with the Rockets now. That's going to be different. This could potentially be LeBron's last year. This is Bronny James' second year. He's not a rookie anymore. So, and I think they're going to put him into the rotation more. So we'll see what the Lakers do this year. My Mavs are looking nice, man. We got Cooper Flag. We got a healthy Kyrie. Kyrie still, healing up. We got a healthy AD, which he had to wear protective glasses because he had a dislocated retina. And man, we got some pieces. Derek Lively got taller. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our year. If it's not this year, I don't know what to tell you, Jason. You know what I'm saying? So this I feel like this is our year. If it's not our year, Jason, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. You got all the pieces. Man, you got all the pieces, Jason. You know what I'm saying? So if it's not our year, then it needs to be our year, Jason. It does, man. But we do have some competition. Apparently, Victor Wembanyama got taller over the summer, and he was doing kung fu, you know what I'm saying, monk style, going crazy. The NBA is going to be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, even today, man, I thought about it. I was like, man, I want to get NBA 2K, but I was like, man, why? You know what I'm saying? That's another subject for another day, but yeah, I should have got 2K. I might get it tomorrow. Who knows? Do I have time to play 2K? Absolutely not. I got a lot on my schedule, but maybe I can make time, you know what I'm saying? This past weekend, though, on another subject, on another note, this past weekend I went to Vegas, man. And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Don't ever do timeshares in Vegas. They are trash. Man, shout out to the Sapphire Resorts for being so trash. So trash. Nothing worked. Promotional games were trash at the Casino Royale. My debit card was trash. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all a bad review. I don't even care, bro. This is the Brother Gotta Say Something podcast, and I'm saying something about that. I will say key point takeaways from my trip to Vegas. The Sphere, the Wizard of Oz show at the Sphere is dope. It's amazing, actually. You know what I'm saying? The Arte Museum or the Art Museum, ARTE, Arte, Art, whatever you want to call it, that's fire. That's a heavy slept on situation. Now, the Sphere is on the expensive side, you know. But the Art Museum, it's just a hundo. You know what I'm saying? You squeeze it, you know what I'm saying? But it's worth it, bro. It's like 45 minutes to an hour of just art. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really cool. Man, me and my wife, we went to the Wax Museum. We went to, we walked around Vegas, man. We had a time. We had a time. So if you're ever in Vegas, I would recommend the Art Museum and the Sphere show. Whatever show they're playing, just go. Me personally, I would go. I mean, those are two things that I feel like are heavily slept on. And also, it's always a time on Fremont Street. So if you're in Vegas, go to Fremont Street. Gamble. Hit the slots. You never know. Some people say, hey man, Vegas is a place where I lose all my money. Don't lose it all. Save up and go. Just in general with traveling, man, life is short. Just go. Wherever you want to go, figure it out and go. And I'm not being rude when I say that. I'm really being honest with you. Life is short. Try to go see some things while you're here on Earth. You feel me? There's a lot of things to see. There's a lot of things I'm going to go see. Whenever it's time, man. But just take some time to go. I know it's hard. I know it's hard for the working class to do anything because we're just trying to pay bills. We're trying to survive. And you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to take that savings and you got to spend that bread and you got to go do some stuff while you working this 9 to 5, while you killing those hours and you crushing it and all this type of stuff. Just don't be on Earth to just pay bills, bro. Do a little bit more, bro, for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's what people got to start doing. People got to start making the life that they want. And do things that you love. Take risk. Try things. Try different things that you like to do. Even if you feel like you're not good at it, just try it. You never know, bro. You might be good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say this, man. Just keep doing you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep working. Keep grinding. But also live your life. Enjoy this time that you have on earth, bro. And continue to get closer with God. I think that's what it's all about. But take risks, man. Do things that you love to do. Do some things that you're passionate about while you're working your 9 to 5 or you're in your career mode. Do some things that you love to do, man. So yeah, man, let's recap. Is freedom of speech really free? In this generation, is freedom of speech really free? I'll leave that up to you. Next, we talked about the WNBA. We talked about the semifinals. We talked about how the Lynx lost. Nafisa Collier, she suffered an injury late in the series versus the Mercury. And now we're talking about the Game 5, the final game tonight, the semifinals with the Aces and the Indiana Fever, Kelsey Mitchell and Asia Wilson. Sorry, Bam. Asia Wilson. And yeah, man, Cowboys is looking great. Even though we tied, I don't understand the tie in the NFL, but hey, bro, at least I didn't lose. And I can wait a whole nother year, to go back and forth with my wife because she is a Packers fan. But she's from Wisconsin. To be fair, she's from Wisconsin, y'all. So that's fair. You know what I'm saying? And, going into college, it's Arch Manning heading into what I believe the harder part of his season. Is he going to show up? Arch is the guy. I can't help it. I mean, you're the guy. I think last year Sanders was the guy. Sanders still in the Browns, third string. I hate it for Sanders. He's selling out jerseys. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders. Your time is coming in. I know when your time comes, Shedeur. I know you're going to ball out. I know you're going to prove everybody wrong. Also, Alabama is in the top 12. Don't hate, but it's Roll Tide. Also, the University of North Texas, the school I went to, we're 5-0. Can we get bowl eligible this weekend? Who knows, man? Also, if you're ever in Vegas, have a good time in Vegas. Go visit Vegas. And last but not least, live your life, try new things, and travel. Try to travel. I would say once a year, bro. Once a year. I'm not even going to put that much pressure on you because I know a lot of people, we only have 2-week vacations, bro. So once a year, fam. If you can squeeze out a quick little 4-day, maybe you do a Wednesday, you take off Thursday, Friday, you got Saturday and Sunday, that's a little 4-day situation, you know what I'm saying? Or you leave on Wednesday, you come back on Sunday, it's a little 4-day situation. Even if you go to like somewhere in the United States, it ain't gotta be out of the country, but if you do got out of the country, go out of the country. A lot of these prices in the United States are equivalent to prices out of the country, so you might as well get your passport. Your passport is probably, under $200. You probably spending money on groceries. Groceries $200. You know what I'm saying? Groceries $200. The new J's you got over $200. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well go see the world when you got a chance. But I would say probably once a year. For the people who are really living, paycheck to paycheck. I know the economy is hard, but we gotta live. Eventually, we gotta stop talking like that. We gotta start speaking positive in order for positive things to happen in our lives. Amen. Amen. You know what I'm saying? So, let's just keep going, man. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I hope you are prosperous in whatever you're trying to do. I hope you reach all your goals you're trying to achieve. And, man, this has been another episode of A Brother Gotta Say Something podcast. And something has been said. My name is John, and we out, people.